I'm very pleased to have Rob Reinert here today on the show, who is digital marketing wizard, I should say. He's working with various companies across different industries, supporting the dental, e-commerce, as well as the industrial um, and verticals basically, and also is heading up marketing for ICW, which is basically delivering smart economic solutions for its customers. And today we're going to learn much more about how Rob is thinking about marketing for those types of brands. So Rob, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah, so maybe tell me a little bit more about what you're doing and what you're doing at ICW, for example. I know you're working with several companies. ICW is obviously one of the bigger ones that you're working with. What is it that what is ICW doing maybe at first, and what is it that you're doing for them?
Sure. So ICW is like a computer mounting system company, and they're in the business for like almost 20 years right now, building like computer mounting systems for like healthcare, dental hospitals. And our main target is like the US, but we have customers in Australia, in Asia, in Europe, and like I'm responsible to take care of the marketing, create their videos, and then our graphic designer makes the images. And then yeah, we're trying to keep our customers up to date to show them like how our products can actually like improve their work ergonomics and like increase the benefits. Like working with our mounting systems helps them like to have a better workspace, work ergonomics, healthier, faster, more efficient. So yeah, I take care of the marketing here. And then like you mentioned earlier before, like in my free time, I like to work for other companies too and help them out with their businesses, kind of like in e-commerce. And like, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
Very cool. It sounds like you guys at ICW must be very healthy, having all the perfect economic solutions at your work desk. Very good.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Yeah.
Very good. So
Definitely.
maybe tell us something about ICW. Maybe you can tell us maybe how many clients do they have? How many visitors to the website? Maybe just something that helps people to understand the company a little bit better.
Well, I would say like clients, we have like I wouldn't know the exact number of clients, but since we have a lot of like local representatives and they're taking care of it, so kind of like we have our headquarters here in Oregon, Medford, in Medford, Oregon, I mean, but like our reps are like all over the US, so they are taking care of our customers. And like here in the US, I would say like I don't know the exact percentage. I would have to make it up right now, but like
Gotcha.
the majority of dental offices, like how many dental offices you have here in the US, you know, and they're all using like, or the majority of them using ICW arms. Also like hospitals and like doctors, they like to use them. So we have a large number of customers, you know, and then of course you have sometimes like a big customer who buys like straight up like a couple thousand arms or a couple hundred arms.
Yep.
And then like other ones just buying like individually like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever they need, you know. So it's hard to say how many customers we have.
Sure.
Especially because we also have a lot of like we have companies working for us like in Australia and they're selling over there. Then we have a company working for us in Japan who sells over there for us. And then the same thing, we have like a partner company in London, and they are like responsible for the European market. So we can like have our like distributors spread out. Plus we have like our sales reps and like local reps helping out customers locally. Website visits, it's hard to say. I mean, I would say a couple thousand a month at least or more. So it's not like a low number. It's not like a huge number, but based on the market, it's a good number because you have to think like, you know, it's not like a market like you would go in the store and buy like Nike products like or like shoes. They would have like a couple 100,000 people like going to their website, you know. If you have like a specific product like us, like mounting solutions, it's like a niche market. Not a niche market, but it's like a specific targeted market, and nobody would look for that unless they have experience in that field. So the number is, you can't expect the number to be that high, like compared to other industries.
Yep.
But
makes
yeah,
a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Maybe you could tell me, sort of as a marketeer, what do you see sort of the top when we talk about the website primarily? What are sort of the top, what are in general the top client acquisition channels that you see as a marketeer, where sort of business clients come in?
I mean, I take care of digital marketing, so I can see like running advertising campaigns is definitely like something that brings in traffic to the website, brings in traffic to customers. also like social media. I mean, a lot of companies underestimate like how important social media is, because it could be organic, it could be paid. And if you do it right organically, you can get like customers without even having to pay for that. You have to maintain it. You have to make sure everything is up to date. You have to make sure the information you put out there is actually correct. Because I mean, honestly, like if you go to websites like Facebook pages like Nike right now and you look up their stuff, even they haven't updated certain things. And I'm kind of thinking, okay, it's kind of funny that broken links. A company like Nike has broken links in their Facebook profile. Not the best image, but whatever. I'm just saying, like, you can actually win customers over from potential like competitors by having like your social media up to date, digital marketing up to date, and yeah, you get website traffic, and that's
Very
what you
good.
want at the end of the day.
Very good. And what role does the website play for client acquisition at the moment?
I would say like the website is the key player, because it brings a customer like straight up to the point, like, hey, these are the products, there's a product sheet, there's a product explanation, this is what we can provide, this is why you should buy this product instead of another one. So kind of like once you have a customer on the website, it's important like to show them like straight up like what are the benefits, the key advantages of these products compared to our competitors. I mean, of course, there's videos, there's images, there's statements by like people using our mounting systems. So like once in the website, you would pretty much get all information that you need to have,
Yep.
and that helps.
And if you would describe the conversion goal on the website, is it so that somebody actually would purchase, given it's actual devices, or is it more that somebody reaches out to sales and you collect contact information?
Both. I would say both, especially because like sometimes what happens is like if a person is located in another country and they go into a website, they wouldn't buy for us, they would go to a distributor.
Yep.
But at the same time, they want to see the products. So they are going to our website, checking out the products, learning about the product, watching the videos, watching the images, in the product sheets or whatever they have to look at. Then they make the decision, and then they can reach out to the local rep and then talk to him or her and get like into the buying process. Of course, if they want to buy from us directly, they can, or they can reach out to us directly. We have an international phone number, so like, so if somebody would want to make a purchase straight up from us, totally fine. Like we like that. But if not, yeah, we have options.
Very cool. If you think about the website, right, what would you consider is the major strength? Like, is it the ability that somebody comes that they, are going to be converting to become a lead, or is it the quality of the leads that it's generating, or is it the experience? Like, where do you see the major strength of the website?
I think the major strength of the website is like all the details we have in the website.
Mhm.
Because if you look at our website right now, like other websites are like more simply made, kind of like image, little product information, and that's about it. Like our website might be like overwhelming
Mhm.
if you look at it first of all, but like it has so much information and so much details and videos and product information that helps you a lot to understand what are the key benefits of certain products that we offer. And especially in this industry, I mean, it's not like a fashion industry, it's like a really specific industry. Little details make a huge difference. So somebody who works for a hospital and looks at the mounting system, compares ours to our competitors, one little detail more makes a huge difference for a customer to actually make the decision to buy from us instead of another company.
Yeah.
So it has to be detailed, and I think that's one of the key strengths we have on our website. All information we have collected and out there for our customers is kind of like, yeah, it's definitely helpful.
Very good. And on the flip side, where would you see is the most room for improvement? Is it the ability to increase the conversions, right? So if somebody comes that they actually get in contact with you guys, or is it the quality of the leads that are coming through? Where do you see the biggest room for improvement?
Eventually the conversion rate could be higher at some point, but it's not bad. And on the other hand, like, I mean, the one thing we always do is like videos, because the video is like the most explaining thing about the product. You can never have enough videos, so kind of like, that's like the one thing that, yeah, you can never have enough of that. So we can actually put out more of them. But I think we're doing a good job right now. I mean, we have like, I don't know how many made this year, like quite a few of them.
Good.
So
You
we,
mentioned, right?
yeah.
You mentioned the conversion rate there. Is that something that you've been actively looking into like improving, or have you tried something already?
Um, I mean, it depends on the quality of the leads. I mean, I have no impact on like when I'm running an ad campaign or like I'm taking care of the digital marketing. Of course, I'm trying to get the high quality leads to our website, buy from us. At the end of the day, I have no impact on like who's actually gonna see the ad or like I mean, this year it's a little bit different than in the last few years because this year all the trade shows have been canceled because of COVID-19.
Okay.
And usually we are participating in like 10, 20, 25 trade shows. I mean, either my team members or like some of our like local reps go to those trade shows.
Yeah.
This year it's not gonna happen because they're all canceled. And a lot of times we had like a high conversion rate on the website because people visit our like booth at a trade show, they talk to our local reps, they get information, they know what's going on, and then like they go to website and it's actually a warm lead or a prospect already. But like this year, since we don't have the option, it's like more digital. Like everything is going digital, like social media or like email campaigns or ad campaigns. So the conversion rate is like, I don't know. I mean, I would say like a little bit lower than last year, just because you don't have those warm leads. But nonetheless, I think we're okay. We're doing good. I wouldn't complain.
Nice. If we would look behind the curtain of ICW a little bit, how are the sales and the marketing? You're running the marketing there. How are you working together with sales? How is that structured?
Well, we have our sales team, our in-house sales team, and like our in-house customer service team. So pretty much like, I mean, we are in the same building. We are just like one hallway away from each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm working close with sales. I'm making sure they didn't know if I put something out there or I'm up to date with stuff that they have to know. So it's like, yeah, it's an easy communication way because we don't have too many people working there. So I just walk down and talk to them, you know, like, or they send me an email or let me know what's going on.
Awesome. Great.
And like, mostly when I get leads or like prospects on social media or digital marketing somewhere, I usually send them down to my sales team so they take care of that.
Yeah, I was about to ask that, how that process looks like. So if somebody's signing up on the website with the contact information, how would they travel through the company to sales?
Our IT guys or like marketing guys, like one of my team members, they would actually give the information to the sales team.
Gotcha.
And they would take all from there. It's like we kind of have it separated because that's so we can focus on our strengths. If I would focus on sales and marketing, it would be too much. If the sales team would focus onto the marketing too, that'd be too much for them. So instead of doing that, I mean, we're working together. You know, I send the leads down to sales, or like I send them over to sales, and they take care of it. You know, so it's the easiest way to kind of like help each other out. So each of us can work in the area that we are most used to work in. Instead of that.
Very good, very good. So let's switch gears a little bit and talk about you personally as a marketer. We talked about it at the beginning. You're serving several companies. ICW, sorry, is your main focus. So maybe what type of content do you consume as a marketer? How do you educate yourself?
Okay, I mean, this year, like I said, with COVID-19, there's no trade shows, no conferences. Last year, I went to like the digital summit in Portland, which is quite interesting. It's like a 3 days conference just for marketing. And then I usually like try to take at least a few classes each month. I mean, a few classes. Like I like to take like classes, online classes, or like courses to educate myself with like new skills, new tools that I haven't learned yet. So kind of like I try to keep myself up to date, and then of course like reading. I think my week is like based on like, I would say at least 20% of my work time or 25% of my work time goes into like educating myself with like new marketing trends, new marketing tools, new marketing programs.
Okay.
I do it on different websites. I do it on like by doing certifications, by doing webinars, or like meetings with other marketers and talk about like industry trends, industry ideas. Because I think like if you are like able to keep yourself in the game, like ahead of the game, it's easier to kind of like not jump on the train and make changes, you know, but like I'd rather be like ahead of the game and know what's going on the next years, you know, so I can make changes for the companies I work for instead of falling behind and then I have to kind of catch up again, you know.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
So,
what would be a topic that you recently would have researched, like something where you sort of zoomed in a little bit that was interesting for you?
I don't know. I mean, like it's hard to say because like I like to kind of like at the moment I like to work on graphics too and like in videos because they are like really important for like, especially for social media. So I kind of like, I mean, I worked on videos more again the last couple of weeks, I would say, just to get like little like more ideas how to get like cool advertising videos going on our social media platforms.
Okay.
Because they have a high conversion rate, more or less. And the other thing I'm also like to read into is like advertising campaigns, geofencing, and retargeting, just because I think that's really effective. if you have a large number of customers coming to your website, it's really effective to kind of collect the data and then make a retargeting campaign. Or if we have an, I mean, like I said, there's no trade show this year, but like I like to do like those geofencing campaigns and set them up for a certain radius around the trade shows, and that actually gives a high conversion rate too, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are always like things I like to learn more, because they're changing it up every day. It's like every week, it's like you go online, you think you know it, and the next week you go online, it's like, okay, things have changed again.
Yes, awesome.
Oh yeah, one more thing, real quick. Sorry to interrupt. The one thing I literally just, I think last week or this week started working on is like Facebook had like this new update, you know, like the newest Facebook version. And they switched. Everybody had to switch over. I think it was October 1st. And now they have like a new marketplace. So pretty much when you update your products in there, you have like definitely way more options than before. And also one thing that's very interesting, especially if you work for different companies or like take care of company profiles on Facebook, it's like each company page now can actually individually follow other companies, and you can have your own timeline for the company page. So that is very, I mean, it doesn't sound like anything super cool or like what I need this for, you know, but actually it is effective, because in this way as a company you have your own timeline, like with news. So you know exactly what's going on in the industry and you can stay up to date. And if you manage different companies, it's very important, because then you actually like can look into like the news in each branch you work for, and stay up to date and get industry relevant information out for them. So that's actually like really like, yeah, it's important, I think.
Yeah, very interesting. So since the interview is slowly coming to an end, I would love to jump into our rapid fire questions. It's only a couple of short and crisp question and answers. You ready for those?
Go ahead.
What's the last book you read?
Oh my God, that's a good question. I think one book I read was about like, it was a marketing book. I don't remember the name of it exactly. It was like strategies of marketing, like how to increase your number of followers in social media and digital marketing, I think.
Very good. What's the one single thing that your company is focused on the most at the moment?
I mean, the same thing like always is like creating warm leads, getting warm leads to the company in, you know, and creating content. I mean, for me, it's creating content.
If there would be no boundaries in technology, what would you wanted to have fixed in your daily workday?
That's a great question. I don't even know. I mean, there isn't anything that I'm not using right now, because I'm pretty much using everything like computer, laptop, phone, camera. So like, yeah, I don't know what else I could add to it. The only thing I don't use is virtual reality. And who knows, that's going to be in the next couple of years, I'm going to use that one too. So I don't know.
Very cool. So very last question for the rapid fire questions would be, if today would be your very first day working with ICW, what would be one advice that you would give yourself here?
I think the way I started out here was okay. And I think like my advice to my first day here would be like, focus on your key strengths. Don't get yourself down when something doesn't work out right away, and like have a long-term goal, because things don't happen overnight. It takes time.
Very cool, Rob. Thanks a lot for being on the show with us today. I want to give you the last word. If somebody, would forget everything about the interview that we would, have spoken about today, what should be one thing that they should remember about ICW?
Well, I think like ICW itself is like a great company that has been on the market for like 20 years or more, established here in the US, and we have like high quality made in USA mounting solution systems, you know? So my advice is like, I mean, I work for the company, so I can't say anything else anyways, but personally, I would definitely buy those products. If you want to have a nice workspace, ergonomically, and like to increase your work efficiency, definitely great mounting systems.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thanks a lot for being part of the show.
Yep, you're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.